Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals. For the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Looking to pass. It's McCall. Quick throw to his receiver. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
And looking to throw now on first down. That's caught. It's Concepcion. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it again. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Well, this just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
Into the clear. It's a sprint. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down at the 27-yard line. Well, the big fellow's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down. My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zero in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Important second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks. And now here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Dropping back, it's McCall. He's running out of time here. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pass rush closing in. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. From the shotgun, drops back. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quick throw complete to the tight end.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early down. That means holding your own on first and second down. So you force the offense to consistently have to try on third and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Quarterback looking to scramble. The ball is loose. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
First down here for this offense. To throw, it's McCall. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. Now they get set to kick it away. And the kickoff will be returned. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. And he is wide open for a huge gain. That is a clear no-no. Illegal forward pass cost him 5 yards. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long. In inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Pressure is coming. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
Love the aggressive mindset from this defensive coordinator. Third down and long, why not bring the blitz? Roll the dice. Play a little man coverage on the back end. Hope you get there before the quarterback can make you pay for it, and they come up with a sack.
It's fourth down and a long way to go, but they're going to go for it. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
See if they can punch it in. It's first and goal. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And tackled there by the defense. Second down and goal upcoming. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, NC State. If we had a short field, the offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Looks like the returner will try and... The coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Finding some room with the 25. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Inside the 10. Touchdown, Oregon. Made the defense look slow that time. Kicking team on now for the extra point. And it's good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. The returner is brought down. Gets a starter on the next drive. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And he's got it. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Boy, that is tight man-to-man coverage, but great timing on the out route to the receiver.
Scanning the field, it's McCall. He breaks free, trying to get the throw off. It's a very quick throw away. No man in the area, and here comes the flag for intentional grounding. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory, tackled at the 45.
You know, a lot of times college quarterbacks, they're more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, North Carolina State. This offense really clicking.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in the last possession. Bringing pressure. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
That sack makes it second down and forever. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Check out this decision. They're going to go for it on fourth and very long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Tries the right with a quick throw. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Oh, my gosh. The defense does their job. That ball is thrown short of the first down. They've got to rally to the ball and not let him have that kind of effort to pick up the first down.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Solid gain. Moves the ball to the 37.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
The offense now looking at a third and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And the Ducks churn out another first down. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking to throw. It's McCall. The pocket plays bottled up and the football is loose. Fumble recovered by the defense, going the other way.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Rush set it down to the offense. First down. Heading left after the handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs, and they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
Back behind the quarterback, line in the pistol. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. He just came flying in to lay the lumber immediately.
What a great job of timing up the blitz here by the backer. I don't know how this running back held on to the football, because as soon as he got his hands on it, he got hit hard.
Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Ducks. Now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Here comes the NC State offense back out on the field now. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Waters. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. That completion makes it second and short. Back to throw. It's McCall. Running out of time in the pocket. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Waters. They bring him down to the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going. NC State getting set for the 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw over the middle. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Dropping back, it's McCall. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
But they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's going for a big play downfield. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Nice grab. It's Waters.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. How about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that 1st down? Great job by the D. I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Ball handed off. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the 1st half of play. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. NC State will kick it off to start the 2nd half. Turner trying to create good field position. He brings it back to the 18 before. Powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Going for a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
They will go for it again here on 4th down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And he finds his target. He has the first. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And the Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Whittington. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Oregon. That puts them on top in the second half. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. There's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Lets it go quickly. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. He shreds the tackle. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it to the right side. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Second down. We're going to throw it. And he's going to fling it deep. Going for it all here. Touchdown, Ducks. Still no answer for the passing game. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it 35-24. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Short pass finds the tight end. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid game. This NC State offense is moving quickly down the field. To the air, it's McCall. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And that one's picked off. What a play. He's got some room and some blockers here. Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long. Now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Handoff to the back. They get him down, but that's a solid game.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Here comes the NC State offense back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He's running out of time here. The pass rush closing in. These big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Scanning the field. It's McCall. Looks to the left for a quick throw. And he's got his man open downfield. Using a strong stiff arm. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's escaping the pocket now. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Off the play fake on 1st down. And he lofts one deep over the middle. Touchdown, Oregon. This passing game is on fire today.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
He convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Back to pass. It's McCall. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick throw, testing the middle. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. NC State comes to the line quickly. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day. This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against the secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw. And the PAT is good. The kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Pulls it in. It's Ferguson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
Those big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Plenty of time back there in the pocket. He's going to throw to the right. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. And he'll set up to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
The Ducks are going to cash in this red zone trip. And of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
When the defense gets these guys to 3rd down, they got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the 1st down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. Dropping back, it's McCall. Looking for his big tight end. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now. Big guys up front, line up. It's 1st down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And it's caught at the 10. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play in that completion.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the 4th quarter. Run the ball, get out of dodge, keep everybody healthy.
The Ducks hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Oregon. To stretch the lead, the route is on. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. First down here for this offense. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Defense is coming after him, and he just throws it away.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
To throw, it's McCall. Final minutes here, they'll throw it deep downfield.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, he misfires again, 3 in a row.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
And here's the return. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. He's past the 35. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. At the 10. Touchdown, Ducks. And the beatdown continues. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Dropping back, it's McCall. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And the pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance.